What's up, lads and ladettes? How are you all doing today? I hope you guys are doing fantastically well, and welcome back to... So, just to clear up a little bit of misunderstanding and all that sort of stuff. So, last night when I was recording, I was live streaming. Last night when I was live streaming, I was not only annoyed, but I was also a little bit, tired, so I was relaxing and all that sort of stuff. Blowing off some steam. So, no, the Hunt the Universe and the mining videos are not stopping. I will just be pushing my live streams over to YouTube, just until I figure out what the hell YouTube wants. What the hell it wants from me. So today, we are at... So yeah, I hope that cleared that up, so don't worry, no, all these things are staying. Today, we are down here at Z's Little Farm, teleported just south of where we were earlier, like south of where we were yesterday, and we are going to be hunting some Atrax. We can have a look at the land area information, and it says, yeah, just let's kick some Atrax asses. Not Atrax, Atrax. We got 150 PED worth of universal ammunition to utilize. We are using our LR40 with just a mayhem amplifier. So we're gonna see what's what. Okay, that guy's unreachable. So we've got like 500 and something shots, which should work out quite well for us. And just to be, extra awesome, we're gonna take a couple of these pills. Now the cool things about the Atrax is they drop tier components, but they also drop, I believe they drop unlimited they drop unlimited amplifiers. I think they drop like A101s or A102s or 3s, something like that. They do drop some amplifiers. So we're gonna blast through these guys and we're gonna see what's what. And I'm not sure what the maturity is so far. I'm just seeing the youngs, but there could be other maturities. I don't know. And of course, we are listening to some White Bat audio. So hallelujah, White Bat audio. Having music in these videos really does make a difference, in my opinion. And it just makes things a lot more fun. A lot more fun. So the good thing about these guys is they swarm. That's also a bad thing about these guys. But the good thing is my armor is more than enough to deal with these little chumps. So we're not going to be, we're not going to be, we don't have to hunt for them. They're just going to come to us for the most part, and we'll be able to deal with them. Yes, which is always a good thing. If we're able to just sort of deal with them. Okay, we got some matures as well. That's good, that's good. Higher maturities are a good thing. Because, we really need to have some higher maturities in the stuff to increase the chance of getting, like I said, some of the other shit that they've got. The tier components, from what I hear, they have tiering components. I, in fact, did not look it up. I should have looked it up. And in fact, I might actually look that up right now while I'm thinking about it and while these guys are, relatively chill. Alright, so some of the more interesting things that I can see straight off the bat is Tier 6 components, Tier 2 components, and Tier 3 components, all of which have pretty decent markup on them. But there are also Thunderbird armor, there's Arsenic Chip 5s, there's Combustive Attack Nano Chip 4s, both of them are limited. There's also a really, really, really rare, from what I understand, you can get Shopkeeper pads. There are also Omegaton Igni L1000s, and there are also empty skill implants, but those are from the old alphas. So who knows exactly what the youngs will drop. But as far as I can tell, there are, a decent amount of stuff to be getting on with. But this will also allow us to increase our Codex, which is really nice. Because at the end of the day, Codex will help us get stronger. Okay, well there's an Atrax old. Very, very cool. I'm quite happy because the wiki seems to be nice and quick this morning. Which is going to make live streaming today nice and easy. If you guys don't know, I am live streaming on Twitch today. I'm going to be streaming for a lot of the day. In fact, I'll be probably live when this video goes out. So if you're watching this, once you finish watching, go over to my Twitch channel. I will be hanging out there. If you got any questions that you want to ask live, or if you just want to hang out, I'm more than happy to do both of those. You know, just hang out, chat. It's going to be good. It's going to be very good. Now, obviously this is a taxed area, but you know, what area isn't taxed to some extent? You know, if we want Atrax, we need to find the Atrax, and the Atrax are here. So, there are other spots that you can do Atrax, but I want to, you know, I just want to showcase this land area, which I actually quite like so far. It is just Atrax and nothing but, and it's not ridiculously high maturities, so a lot of people will be able to hunt these guys just fine. You know, so far I've seen an old, and that's like the most, like that's the highest I've seen maturity wise is an old, and I think that's all, like that's what the maturity levels are. I can even look at Rip Craze's website to have a look and see exactly what the density, well not the density, but see what the maturities are here. So we're going to go to ripcraze.com dash, I think it's, yeah, it's just ripcraze.com. That's ripcraze.com, and it takes you to an Entropia universe app, and you're able to go over to just Entropia map. You'd select creatures, Atrax, and obviously the Atraxes that we want will be over here. Oop. Or we can go land area. Yep, so young and matures. Now that might need to be updated because I did see an old, but I think it's mostly youngs and matures. So great for grinding the codex. Absolutely great for grinding the codex and grinding out, you know, some of the stuff that they might have. So it's quite good. And it turns out I was wrong on the amplifiers, which is kind of a little bit annoying that they don't drop the amplifier. From what I did see, they don't drop the amplifier no more, which, well, they don't at all. But they got a good selection of other stuff that you could potentially get. There are obviously areas where you get higher level ones. But I do believe there is a spot across from where is it? There is a spot like across from this. I believe it's around here. You can find higher maturity Atrax, which is always fun. And I might even showcase that in a later Hunt the Universe video if you guys do want to see those higher maturities. But so far I just want to showcase different stuff, different areas, stuff that I'm able to do. You know, if at some point in the future I get enough funding into the game to be able to, like from Twitch and from YouTube and all that sort of stuff, to be able to buy the stuff that is required to hunt larger mobs. Or I might even be able to partner with someone and do a team hunt video to maybe hunt Hoglo or something like that. Lawspade, if you're watching this, maybe you want to get in on that. But, you know, we'll be able to do various things. But so far, so good. We're able to grind these guys up into paste pretty simply. But nothing of note has really dropped yet. Nothing of note has really dropped yet, but you know, this is good for the codex. So let's keep track of the codex just to see sort of how it goes. So we're at 9% now, and we're just going to go ham. Because if we can go ham on these guys, yeah, and that's awesome. Because it's like, if you can go ham and you can grind up the codex, then it's definitely worth the taxation, in my opinion. Obviously, there are areas that aren't taxed, quote unquote. Like, you know, like the spot that I was talking about before, which I'll probably show in a later video. But, you know, helping out land area, like, people. You know, people that, like, land area owners, all that sort of stuff, hunting on land areas. It could be a good thing. You know, it could be a good thing, but it is what it is. But showcasing different things is important, in my opinion. And sort of showing stuff. Ooh, we got a mob on us now. It's times like this that I wish I had, like, a really, really high-powered, like, rocket, so I can just blast the middle of them and do, like, big damage straight, like, to all of them. You know, have a decent AoE kind of thing. Oh, there's an electronic stabilizing component. And that's the first one we've gotten. Yep. The first one. Well, these guys are good for the animal muscle oil as well, so if you're looking to grind up some animal muscle oil, you know, Atrax seems to be a good way to go. Obviously, there are other mobs that you can do that with, but, you know, Atrax has a chance to drop other shit that are really, you know, that will really up your returns. So, yeah, Atrax, man. It's a good one. It's a good one to sort of grind up. I want to thank Z's Little Farm for, you know, having these Atrax here, because without Z's Little Farm, we might have to deal with either scarcity of mobs, like low density of mobs, or we would have to deal with a blended group of mobs. So thank you Z's Little Farm for allowing us to have this opportunity to just grind the Atrax. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate that. I would like to see higher maturity mobs. So if you run Z's Little Farm, if you run the Outback Land area 32, maybe think about increasing the mobs maturity level. But at the end of the day, that is completely up to you. Because as you can see, using Ghost, which I think a lot of people that are hunting Atrax and Atrox and all the various dino-looking fellas, they're probably going to be rocking, you know, probably Ghost, if not something similar. So you could probably stand to increase the maturity, and it might bring more people to the land area. Especially if it's got a good density. Like good maturity levels and a good density of those maturity levels. It could bring people here, and that could be a really good thing for the land area. Just a thought, just a little bit of a thought. Obviously, you don't have to take what like I say as gospel, but I think it would, especially with some of the items that the Atrax do drop. If you can go up to if you can go up to like a Dom or whatever, that would be pretty good. It's interesting. I swear I did see like one old. Maybe I was tripping, but I swear I did see an old, and I killed it. But so far, I'm just seeing youngs and matures now. So maybe it was a fluke. Maybe it was a fluke. Well, at least I know if I want to hunt Atrax for a daily mission, I know where to go. To Z's little farm. Where you can just grind the shit out of him. Very cool, very cool. And it's a rather large land area as well, which is pretty damn cool. And I got an answer to my question yesterday. Apparently, when there's an update, they don't always do, like when they're updating to just sort of remove, what do you call them? Like various events and all that sort of stuff. They don't tell you that's why they're going, like that's why they're doing it. It's just they go into maintenance and then, yeah. But, you know, someone did say that it was going to be a patch, but I guess it wasn't a patch. Maybe there's going to be a patch at some point in the future. Who knows? Or maybe that patch was literally just getting rid of the event, so they didn't see any point in doing any patch notes or anything like that. You know, because nothing was really patched, it was just removed. I don't know. I don't know. So we're gonna be coming up to the end of the 150 PD stint here, and we've killed a good number of them. Yeah, I think we've killed a respectable amount of Atrax in the short amount of time that we've been hunting today, which is nice. Oh, some tier 6 components. We might have to stick around and see if we get that loot wave, as the boys tend to say. And I think now would be a really good time to get ourselves a little thumbnail. You know? Everybody say Atrax! Atrax cheese! There we go. I am a loser. But I needed that little thumbnail bit. Now let's have a look and see what the markup on tier 6 components are. 460, like 400, we'll say 450% at the moment. So that's not too bad. Obviously, it's not as good as a tier as a tier 4. It's a hell of a lot better than a tier 5. But that just goes to show that these younger, like these lower maturity ones, do drop the tier 6. So it could be worth grinding these guys here, since it is a decent piece of markup. Now, I reckon we can probably cycle and stick it out for a little bit longer, which I think you guys might appreciate. Seeing a sort of a, we've done the showcase, now this is just purely to see if we can get more of the tier 6 components now that we know that this maturity will drop them. Which is, you know, something that I like. I like the fact that you can do that. So, if you guys are, you know, hankering some Atrax, come out to Z's little farm. I'm telling you, it could be good. Could be good. You never know. You might come out here and get a nice big fat hoff. I'm not saying you will, but it's a possibility. Especially if you're grinding a lot of them. If you're coming out and grinding a lot of them, there's, you know, you could do. There's that possibility. There's always the possibility. And when there's a possibility, you know, it's always a good thing to at least give it a crack. That, and if you're just looking for a way to grind up your like challenge rank, if you're just looking to grind up your codex, then you know, it's a good one. Yes, swarm around me. Give me your loving embrace of teeth and trying to numb me. Little freaking ankle biters. Who do you think you are? Think you tough? You ain't tough. You ain't nothing. You ain't nothing but a bunch of silly little dinosaur buddies. Nothing but a bunch of little dinos. Silly dinosaurs. Look at you, big old silly dinosaur. Yeah, so I haven't gained another, like, any more tier 6 components. So I don't know if these are if they're gonna come in waves, or if it's more, you know, luck. You know, so instead of it coming in waves, it might just be a sporadic luck of the loot. Which is a thing, you know, the luck of the loot. It's a specific thing that you got to keep in mind. You know, you got to keep it in mind. So yeah, we'll go through this the rest of this cycle, and then that will probably be it for today's Hunt the Universe. So yes, Hunt the Universe is going to stay. Also, Mining for Fun is also going to be staying, obviously, but I'll just be pushing my live streams to here as well. So you guys will just get even more content. You know, you'll just get even more content. And yeah, the reason why I'm going to be pushing the live streams is just in case it is the length of time that YouTube wants and YouTube wants to push. You know, because, okay, if I put it into perspective, right, so I uploaded yesterday's Hunt the Universe, and it was a fun little video too, right? Hunting some mobs that I've never hunted before. I thought people would enjoy that. And the people that have watched it enjoy it. Which is grand, but it just didn't get pushed, right? It just didn't, for some reason it didn't get pushed out. To put it into perspective, across a 10-hour period where I tend to get anywhere between 100 and 200 views on a video, it got maybe 30 views, which I know my analytics, and that's dog shit. And there was no difference in the tags. There was no difference in anything else. It was literally just YouTube didn't push it. So if it is the length of the videos, then the live streams will just help sort of push stuff out, right? It'll just help things get pushed. And so far the live stream that I uploaded, like last night's live stream that was exported to YouTube and all that sort of stuff, so far it's doing well. It's doing fairly decently. If I have a look just at my little analytics, and here's a little bit of back end stuff, so you guys will, you know, within an hour it's gained about 20 views. So it's doing good. You know, it's a lot better than, you know, the stuff that it did yesterday. And it does seem like the live stream is helping to push the other videos as well. So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. So it just means you guys get more content, which I think is a good thing. Unless you guys don't want more content. Nah, you guys love Entropia content. You guys want this shit. And I want this shit. Yeah, I found a really, I raided a nice mining streamer last night, Sir Bear underscore plays, I think, over on Twitch, and he does mining and stuff like that, which is really cool. Like he does just mining streams. So if you're looking for someone who mines, yeah, go over to Twitch and look up Sir Bear underscore plays. Yeah, I might even leave his channel, his Twitch channel, in the description. So yeah, if you're looking for something like that, then definitely go and check him out as well. Because I know the first person that I started watching on YouTube when it comes to Entropia content was Pig Bennis. Pig Bennis Haterade, and he did mining, right? And I also watched Serial Overdrive. Hey, I'm glad I decided to cycle. That's a nice little global, nice little 72 PET global. I'm gonna share that with the lads. One of you guys already saw it, so I'm gonna share that with the lads. Sock chat. I got it on video. Got it on video. Very good. That means that today is gonna come out, you know, pretty good. Pretty dang good. So we're gonna make our way over to Z's little farm, and yeah, we'll kill a couple of more along the way. Thumbnail, indeed. Yeah, turns out I didn't need to like make a little thumbnail. I've already got one. I will convert this though. Because we will make our way up and back over to, yeah, we'll make our way back up and over. And we'll be able to put our tiering components away and all that sort of stuff. And we'll see exactly how much we got from this session. So we came out here with 150 PED worth of universal ammunition. And I think we're going to fly over there, so, you know. Before we go over to another spot to check out, like, the TT and all that sort of stuff, I think what we should do, as well, is have a look at these shopkeepers, because they said that it's loaded. And so far, yeah, it's got some... got some artistic stuff. It's also got some containers, which is really nice. So if you're looking at getting some containers, check this one out. They got some for a pretty decent price. So let's go over to Chug's hideout, which is where I tend to go, and we'll check our stuff. Alright, so let's have a looky-loo. So our universal ammunition stands at 62.8, so we'll just say 60, we'll round it down to 60. And if we put this stuff into here, that comes out to 127, round it down to 125, so we are coming out with 185 PED in goods, both ammunition and actual goods. And we got some tier 6 components with a market value of, you know, relatively decent. So, they turned out quite good. So it really didn't matter if it was, really didn't matter that it was a taxed land area. So that turned out quite good. Anyway, guys, I'm going to be leaving it there for today. If you enjoyed, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you know. And let me know if you came here like via looking for my channel, like going to your subscription stuff and then clicking on my channel. Let me know if you got notified of this video. In fact, I want all of you guys that are watching this, if you can, please comment down below whether or not you got notified or if you had to go searching for the video. Alright, thank you very much. I love you lots. You'll take care. Stay safe. And I'll see you all in the next one.